So, here's I'm back, and as you can see, we are doing things around here. So, I made a video about building this little structure. This structure is going to eventually turn into a roof, or I have an outdoor work area, whatever. Right now, though, I just put this up. It's not even, I might make it tall, I don't even know yet. But for now, it's going to get used as an engine hoist, because I got another truck coming. Whenever I can go pick it up, I have a buddy with a car trailer. He said he's gonna help me go pick it up like we did with this one. Well, actually, we brought this one home on a car dolly, but we're gonna go pick this other one up with a trailer because the frame's completely rotten, but it has another 4.0 in it that runs good. The rear end's locked up, but transmission, engine, and front end's good from what I know. So right now I have 4 of the bell housing bolts out and most of the wiring harness. I still have just this front. I'm not taking the whole wiring harness off the motor. I'm taking the wiring harness out of the truck, pretty much, if you want to put it that way. This is the last connector I got to get. I have a couple more hoses like this one. It's being a bitch. I don't have the right tool for it. I have the little tools for the fuel line, not the bigger ones. Here's for the fuel line. I don't have the bigger ones though, so I'm not going to take all the EC stuff out because everyone says don't when you're younger because you're going to regret it one day. So it also is going to require 10 times the work to take this out. So I'm going to take grinder. I'm going to cut a small slice in this. Let all the Freon out. It's going to be a bitch. I got to do a quick slit and fucking run. Let all the Freon out. Cut this line because I cannot get this to separate. Then I have one more line. Actually, it might just be this line. I don't know. We're slowly getting places. Right now, I'm trying to get the last 4 bell housing bolts. From what I looked up, there's 8 of them. So that means I have 4. I have 4 more to go, and I got 4 out, which there's a plate in here. You know, I had to make a mess, but it's going to be an off-road truck. I don't really care. This fucking liner's probably going to end up coming out of here, to be honest with you. But for now, I just cut around it. Now I'm trying to get these bolts out, so I'll probably get back to you guys when I get these bell housing bolts out, which is not going to be fun whatsoever. But hopefully I can get it done. Like I said, I already got 4 out. They're in here. Gotta get the other 4 out, and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so I got all 8 bell housing bolts out. I got 4 of them from the bottom of the transmission. I got 3 of them through this access panel inside the truck. And I got the last one through this wheel well right here. Up there, see that little bracket coming down? I was able to get through the wheel well, get that last one. I struggled with that for about 45 minutes. But, so the top, the one, everyone, if you guys are pulling an engine on a Ford Ranger and it's a 4.0, if you struggle on the driver's side bell housing bolt, go from the wheel well. It's easier. Trust me. That's what my cousin told me. Like, exact words. As soon as he told me that, I fucking took the tire off, came up here, and got it out in like 5 minutes after struggling with it for like a half hour. But now, I'm struggling with this top starter bolt. I can't get it for the life of me. It's right there. You can see it very good. But there is no way to get that motherfucker loose. I can't get a ratchet in there. I can't get the ratchet to turn a single crank. There's no room. I can't get a wrench in there, nothing. So, not sure how I'm going to get that one out. That's what I'm stuck on right now. Still got to do that last piece of wiring harness and cut 2 lines. I believe it is that I have stuck on the engine. I can't get off. But besides that, we're getting places. Like I said, got all the bell housing bolts off. Got the throttle unhooked. We're getting places. Very slowly, though. But I guess that's what you get for the first engine swap on a truck. But we are getting places. So I'll get back to you guys hopefully when I get that starter out. But I'll be lucky if I get that out tonight. It might be tomorrow. But I'm going to try struggling it with it some more. Let me tell you what, I think that's called an engine on a couple 2x6s in the fucking air right now. Dude, I was standing under this and shit. It's fine though. It didn't even fall down. Nothing's changed. But let me tell you what, this fucking engine is in the air right now out of the truck. All right, so as you can see, there's an empty engine bay and there is an engine on the ground. My engine stand needed some reinforcements, but it ended up working out good. I cut the whole fucking front, I'm done for today, but you know what it's called. This piece, cut it out. It's rusted out anyways. Plus, I don't really need it. I'm probably going to relocate the radiator somewhere. Not far, but somewhere up a little higher. But I had to cut like 4 wires. It's not perfect, but should be doable to put another engine in here and get her up and going again. And now I know how to pull an engine. It wasn't too bad. There's a couple fuckeries, let me tell you that. But the starter, that one bell housing bolt, but I figured out, you figure out tricks to it. So next time, it hopefully will go a little smoother. Probably not, because the engine that I'm pulling for this truck will be done right here in the same spot, and it's 10 times rustier, but the engine's good, so we'll see how that goes. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this video. I'll either post it or add more to it. I don't know yet. But the engine is out of the truck. Truck's full of shit. I got bolts everywhere, parts everywhere. I have someone coming to look at the cap. I'm probably getting rid of the cap, so I gotta figure out. Well, most of this shit don't really matter if it gets wet, but I'm gonna have to put some of it in the truck. Hopefully I get that parts truck this week and I'll fill that up with parts and get this truck cleaned out and ready to put another engine in, because the event I want to bring this truck to is coming up in October, so it's not that far. So that's why I pushed to get this engine out. So I pulled this engine in, like, what time is it right now? 1 o'clock. I started at like 8 o'clock, I think. So you can do the math, but she's out. It's gonna be a mess getting the wiring and shit for the next engine, but I have a whole nother parts truck that's complete, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Like I said, I only cut 3 wires, so even if I didn't have a full parts truck, I could still put an engine in it. It should be good. I'm just worrying too much right now, but the engine's out. That's all that matters right at the moment. Got the engine out. Didn't harm anything too important. Had a new starter in it, which is good, so I'm going to reuse the starter. I don't even know. Oh, these are the wires I had to cut right here. Could not figure out how to get it out, but it'll be fine. I got a radiator with the other truck, hopefully, so we should be good to go. So, yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to post it or add more to it, but for now, this is it. So, yeah, peace.